All right, what's up, guys? You already know what it is. My name is Teegsy, and I am back with another post-surgery physical therapy rehabilitation exercise video. On December 17th, I tore my right labrum, completely 360-degree torn. They had to put 16 anchors back into my shoulder just to attach it back to the bone. And if you've been watching this far, you know that I've been doing this every single week. But today I'm just gonna get straight into it. So I have a total of 14 exercises. This is gonna be actually the first time I'm gonna be able to incorporate all 14 of these exercises in this video, because on some of the other days I just didn't have the equipment with me. But so far, all the things that you're gonna need is a mat. Technically, you don't need a mat. You can just lay on the ground and do it. I have a PVC pipe. If you're doing these from at home, you can improvise and use like a broomstick or like an extendable cane. I have a towel, and then I have a resistance band. Now today I'm going to start off with only the free body weight type movements that you don't really need anything to do. You don't need anything to do these with. And these are actually a couple of the exercises that I was not able to show last time, but we're just gonna go ahead and get started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our arms out, just like this. We're creating a 90-degree angle with our arms. And all we're doing is we're lifting them up about right there. This is where I feel a slight strain in my right shoulder, and then we're coming back down. And we're gonna do all of these together. We're not gonna edit any of these out. I'm gonna put every single rep so you guys can do it along with me if you are someone who is going through the same process. So that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do a total of 10 reps, just one set of each of these exercises. 8, 9, and 10. So that is the first, I guess you could say, body weight movement of the 14 exercises that I will be doing. And you can also say that this is week 4 of physical therapy. It is going to be part 2. Part 2 is just referring to the videos that I am posting. I am doing these every single day, but just having multiple videos throughout week 1s and week 2s and week 3s and week 4s just gives you a better idea and visual on how much progress I have made and how much progress you can make. So let's go ahead and get to the second exercise. So same thing, we're gonna start with our arms at a 90-degree angle, and we're just going to do a lateral raise. And the goal is to get about 180 degrees. So that's perfect for me. And if you go back and look at the previous videos, I've come a long ways. So we're gonna do 10 of these. That was 1, 2, and it's crazy. My right shoulder actually feels like solid. It feels like it's getting stronger, and actually stronger than my left. That's 3, 4, and to put that into perspective, that's because I have to come back in June and do surgery on my left shoulder as well. I have to do this whole process all over again, but I have to make sure that my right shoulder gets enough mobility, range of motion, and stability built back up to where I can do daily things before I do the operation on my left. I believe that's 7. If I'm wrong, just let's go along with it. 8, 9, and 10. Now on each of these reps, if you do want to like hold it for like a 1, 2, like 1, 2, and then saw on the way back down, just to provide a little bit more extra strain on that shoulder joint, feel free to do that. I like to do that because I feel like it does make the movement just a little bit more efficient. So those are the 2 body weight exercises where you do not need any sort of equipment. So now we're gonna move on to the PVC pipe lateral raise. Now, again, if you're doing these at home, improvise, use a cane stick, use a broom. You don't need to have a PVC pipe at home. I know a lot of people don't have these just laying around. So we're gonna take this, and we're just going to assist with our left arm, And we're gonna go as high as we can without inflicting extreme pain. And that actually just feels really good. I say this in every video, but that is because every day and every week that I'm doing these, it just gets better and better. 2, 3, another time holding it for like a 1-2 second hold, just because I want to provide a little bit extra strain, but not enough, not too much strain to where I'm inflicting pain. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Slow on the way back down. All right, so now that is the PVC pipe lateral raise. Now we're going to do the front raise, same difference. We're gonna hold it out to our side, palm on the top of that PVC pipe or broomstick or cane. Now we're just gonna assist with our left arm. We wanna go as high as we can without inflicting severe pain and damaging that repair. So this is perfect for me. I'm very satisfied with the progress that I haven't been able to make, because at first, through weeks 1 and 2, this was the worst thing that they had me doing for my physical therapy. So that's 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was a little bit extra higher. I'm okay with that. Didn't hurt bad at all. 4, 5, and now bear with me, because sometimes when I get talking, I forget and I lose count. 6, 7, that one hurt a little bit. 8, 9, 10, and that was the last one. So now we are done with the PVC pipe. So I'm gonna step onto this side of the wall. Yeah, this is probably a good angle. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a fist. I want my feet to be directly underneath me. I'm creating that 90-degree angle with my arm. And all I'm doing is I'm applying pressure into the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back off, that's 1. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Back off, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. We got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back off. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back off. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. All right. So now I'm going to stay in this position, because the next one is going to be kind of in the same position. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our hand and put it on the outside of this wall. So if you're at home, this is like a door frame. Just boom, slap your hand on the inside of that door frame. Our feet are directly underneath us, creating that 90-degree angle with our arm. And it's like I said, it's kind of like a external rotation with a resistance band. Now I'm just taking the outside of my palm and I'm pressing against the wall for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5, and back off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back off. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, and last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. All right. So now what we're going to do with this one. So if you were watching my videos in weeks 1 and 2, I called it the 30-degree, 90-degree lateral raise wall push. But because of the progress I have made, instead of making that 30-degree angle, which I would be probably about this yay close to the wall, because when I raise my arm, that's about a 30-degree. But now that I have been making progress, I'm going to take a little bit step away from the wall. So that 30-degree might now turn into a 40 or 50-degree. So what I'm doing is I'm creating that 90-degree angle. This is going to be with all of the wall exercises. Now I'm raising it up. I'm raising it up. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my forearm and I'm applying pressure for 5 seconds, just like all the other ones. 4, 5, back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. And we got one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. All right, so those are all of the wall exercises. So now we're just gonna take a quick break, not really a break, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna lean over, palm facing outwards. Now we're just gonna loosen that joint up, because doing those first 6 or those first 8 movements, you're gonna create some stiffness. You're gonna create a little bit of strain. Might got some pain going. So what we want to do is just loosen it out. So I like to do 10 arm circles counterclockwise, and then I like to go the other way clockwise, do another 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now after we do arm circles, we're going to go back and forth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we got one more direction to go. We're going to go side to side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so now we loosen that shoulder joint up from doing all those previous exercises. Now I also do encourage doing those arm circles and back and forth before you even start, especially if you're doing these when you wake up, because as soon as I wake up, my shoulder is super stiff, and the first thing that is on my mind is just alleviating that stiffness and that pain. And by doing those arm circles and then going into all these rehabilitation exercises, and then once I'm finally done with all the exercises, I do it once again, just to try to alleviate as much stiffness and pain that I inflicted by doing these exercises. So the next exercise we have are the wall slides. And I will say these are not fun. The first one's not so bad, but the second one when we get there and I show you, it fucking sucks. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take an arm, We're gonna make sure our feet are directly underneath us. We're not leaning into it, and we're not we're not so far away. We wanna almost be nice and parallel from our feet all the way up through our back, through our spine, through our neck. And all we're doing now is we're taking a towel and we're doing wall slides up until the point to where you feel like the pain that you're inflicting is just too much, because don't want to inflict too much pain. Inflicting too much pain means you're doing something wrong and more than likely going to do something to damage that repair. So we're going to do 10 of these. That's 2. Now the progress that I have made since doing these has been very significant. I wasn't even able to go up halfway, but now I'm really getting that far reach, almost to the point of a lockout. So I know these exercises are boring. They're not fun to watch. I am bored doing them. Watching them back is boring for myself as well, but we're gonna come back on these videos one day after both shoulders are done, and when we're back to strength training and doing bodybuilding, exercising, and just having fun in the gym and doing the things that I once fell in love and was passionate about. And when we get back to that point, we're gonna look back and be grateful that we went through this process and did everything that we could to get back to that point. So, like I said, when I start talking, I lose count. So let's say that's 8. We'll do 2 more. 9 and 10. So now I'm gonna hop on this side of the wall. Now this wall slide in particular that I'm about to show you sucks. It's gonna resemble and translate to a lot of movements inside the gym. So for example, like a overhead press, we're keeping our arms sideways, and it's almost like we're raising our hand. God, this just doesn't feel good. It feels better than yesterday. It does feel better than yesterday. We're gonna bring it back down, nice and slow. We wanna go nice and slow on these because these ones feel just very fragile. Shit. Back up. 3. 4. 5. 6. And you might actually have to like angle yourself, because being completely sideways is like a very unorthodox feeling. So if you have to like angle your feet just a little bit towards this way, we're still raising that arm in the direction that we need to. I forgot. I lost count again. That's just me. So let's say that's 7. Gosh, 8. 9. And 10. Oh my God. That one really takes a lot out of me. Now we have one more towel exercise. And if you saw how painful that one that I just did, this next one's even worse. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this towel, we're gonna roll it up. Hopefully, nah, we gotta do it. I gotta create it more the long way. There we go. We wanna create a long way so we have more to grab onto and work with. So I'm gonna grab it like this. And the goal of this, so because my left shoulder labrum is still torn, but it's only on the anterior, I am still able to be somewhat mobile with it. So I want to be able to do this eventually with my right shoulder, but that's just not going to happen right now. But we're going to work on getting to that point. So I'm going to stand like this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to pull it and pull it and pull it. Oh, I will say that's a little bit further than the first video I made for week 4 this week. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I'm not even exaggerating. This really fucking hurts. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, if you're watching this video, if you want to go back to the video I made before this on week 4, part 1, I do feel like that's a little bit more progress, but regardless of anything, that shit just fucking hurts. All right, so getting into this position is not exactly fun or easy or comfortable or anything. So, creating a 90-degree angle with my arm, and so because they don't want me to do anything internally yet, I'm taking my arm and bringing it back like that, and then back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, let's try to get up without fucking shit up. Okay. Fuck. All right, so we got 2 more exercises with the resistance band. I'm gonna have to change the angle and we're gonna point it over there so I can show you how I'm supposed to be using that. First, a few more arm circles. Ugh, just loosen that up. Ugh. I'm not gonna count none of these right now. I'm just doing it to get some lucidness. Lucidness, is that a word? And that shoulder joint. Ugh. All right. So now I'm gonna come grab you guys. So what they had me do with this is you want to find something that you can tie this onto, and I suggest like creating a tight knot so it just doesn't come loose while you're doing it. Let's see if I can't get a pretty tight knot. Maybe I do a double knot just to be sure. So I'm gonna do a double knot. All right, that's not coming apart. But if you are doing these at home and have nothing to tie them onto, she told me that you can just put it in your door and shut the door and it should stay. I have not tried that, so don't take my word for granted. So now what we're gonna do, so if you've done external rotations before with a resistance band, this is kind of like that, but we're keeping our elbow, our shoulder, our arm completely stationary, and what we're gonna do is we're just walking outside. So we're taking 1, 2, and that's 1. And then we're gonna walk back. 1, 2. So that's 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. That's 3. We're back. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, and we're coming back. So we're going to do a total of these 10 times. 1, 2, 6. All right, we got 4 more. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. So we got 2 more. 1, 2, 9. And then last one. 1, 2, and 10. And so on the last one, don't just let it go. You want to walk it back in slowly. And so now we're going to turn around and do it the other way. Fun stuff. I know. So keeping a straight arm, that elbow stays stationary, creating a 90-degree angle. 2 steps out, that's 1. We're going back, just like that. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. So we got 2 more. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2, and 10. Now we're going to walk it back in slowly. You have a question if those burn? The answer is yes. They burn very much. Now I got to figure out how to untie this knot, which I think I created a shit show with this one. All right, got that off. That is a total of 14 rehabilitation exercises that you can do if you are someone who is going through a post-surgery or you just tore your labrum. It could be rotator cuff too, because I believe the rehabilitation process is quite similar, but you can do these at home. You don't need any special equipment. You just need a flat surface to do a few of them. You need a towel, a wall. I know your house has a wall. You can improvise with the PVC pipe using a broom or an extendable cane. And then obviously you have a door frame to attach the resistance band to. So if you guys found this video helpful, if you're just following along because you want to see the journey and the process of the progress that I'm making, or you're also somebody who is going through the same thing and you just need somebody to do this with, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video, whether that is week 4, part 3, or week 5. Peace out.